We want you to meet Kanini. Kanini lives in a small village in southern Kenya. Just a few years ago, Kanini was like most single mothers living in rural Kenya. She supported her family on roughly $2 a week, washing clothes, tilling fields, and doing chores for other families. It was long, grueling work, working 12 hours a day for only a few cents. It wasn't enough for her family to be properly fed, let alone send her children to school. But today, Kanini's life has been radically transformed. Through her own business, she makes over 20 times more than she did before. How was Kanini able to grow her income in just a few years? It was all through a village savings group run by her local church. Village savings groups are small groups of 20 to 30 people, mostly women. They are a powerful, proven method for helping millions of families out of extreme poverty. How does it work? Every week, members come together to save very small amounts of money. They then have the option to borrow money from the collective funds and take out short-term loans, which they can use to start new businesses, buy new land, or help in times of emergency. Members pay off their loans with interest, and at the end of each year, everyone receives a portion of the profits based on how much they contributed to saving. This is exactly what Kanini did. She joined her local village savings group and contributed as much as she could each week. After a short time, she was able to take out a loan to set up a small shop. As Kanini dedicated her time to learning how to save, her level of income slowly grew. She was finally able to devote herself to the business full-time, selling food and supplies to her community. It transformed her life. Village savings groups are helping the extreme poor escape poverty long-term. Unlike more formal institutions like banks or microfinance organizations, village savings groups are comprised of people within the community and exist to sustain the community as a whole. And default rates on loans are extremely low. With its local church partners, Tier Fund runs these groups as part of a holistic approach to help families escape extreme poverty. Instead of handouts, these groups unleash people's own God-given skills and resources. Groups are run with local churches and combined with prayer and biblical study, and are transforming the lives of the poor, not just physically, but spiritually. Kanini and her family have escaped poverty and have had their lives transformed. But millions of women across Kenya continue to live like Kanini did, eager to give their families a better future. By donating today, you will help open form groups across Kenya to help women lift their families out of poverty and transform their lives forever.